morning, Disney treasure. Welcome back to the morning show featuring David, your assistant cruise director.
And Aaron, your cruise director.
Thank you. I thought you were going to forget me then. How could I? Well, folks, we hope you've not forgot us after a fantastic day at sea yesterday. But we are excited. I hope you are too, because we are going to our first port of call. We are going to
Cozumel, Mexico.
one of the most popular ports of call in the Western Caribbean itineraries for lots of different cruise liners. A great port of call, lots of great port adventures happening today, which we'll get to in a moment. But we want to tell you some of the important things about going ashore today. And some of these rules and regulations, folks, will apply on all of our ports of call. So it's good to already get into the rhythm of what you need. So first of all, every single person going ashore today must have their
Key to the World card.
or their
Disney Band Plus.
Oh yeah, that's new, isn't it?
Yeah, that's nice. You can use your Key to the World card, that's your room key. Or if you have the Disney Band Plus, you can use that instead of the room key.
Yes, now remember that's the Disney Band Plus, not the Youth Activity Special bands
that is
as
very
well.
important.
So just the Disney Band Pluses or your Key to the World card. Now if you are 18 or older, you must also have a
Government issued photo ID.
Oh, something like a passport or a driving license would suffice. Library cards and things, no.
No, library card, not helpful here.
Now, folks, this one's really important. Please note that no one under the age of 18 is allowed to go ashore unaccompanied or with an adult from a different stateroom. And that's regardless of the family connection. It could even be mom or dad living in the next stateroom. Our computer system does not recognize that. If you think that that may cause you any challenge at all for today or any of the upcoming ports of call, all you need to do is stop by the guest services desk, deck 4 midship, complete what is known as a parental debarkation authorization form. You can do it for one day, all the days of port, and that just lets us know that you're happy with them either, once again, going ashore on their own under the age of 18 or going ashore with an adult from a different stateroom. Please do that in time. We don't want you to be late for anything that you want to get to outside. Hey, talking about not being late, it's important that you are not late for a Disney Cruise Line port adventure if you've booked one. If you booked one, how do you know you booked one?
Well, you're going to check on your best friend for the cruise, your Disney Cruise Line Navigator app. It is going to have everything that you need to know about your port adventure. The time that you're meeting, the location that you're meeting, anything else that you might need to bring with you for your port adventure as well. Now, top tip, yes, Darren says, don't be late for your port adventure. Make sure that you arrive a couple of minutes before that meeting time. Not too much early, but a couple minutes before, because we all know we've got at least one person in the family that's the straggler. That's, oh, I need to go and pick this up. Let's come on, round them all up, make sure that we're all there on time to make sure that you have so much fun on those Disney booked port adventures.
Absolutely. Arrive on time to avoid any disappointment. Now, folks, if you have not booked a port adventure and you suddenly think, hey, what am I going to do today? Our port adventure desk is open during certain hours during the day. If they're not open, our guest services team can help you. Once again, both of those locations are deck 4 midship. And the best ways to see our port to call is through the eyes of a Disney Cruise Line port adventure. So check it out. Now, if you're going out on your own, we call you independent travelers, have a great time as well. There's a very, very important thing. The number one rule when going ashore is to have fun. It's very important.
That is very important.
But the number 2 rule, folks, is just as important, and it is to make it back to the ship in time. Our all aboard time today in Cozumel is
4:45.
Oh, 3D graphics. Do it again. It's 4:45.
Wow.
Mic drop. Yes, 4:45 is the all aboard time, folks. Please, please, please don't leave it too late. Just to let you know, one of the benefits of booking a Disney Cruise Line port adventure, if for some reason your tour is running late, we are in communication with those buses, those boats. We know your tour is running late, and part of the deal is the ship would wait for you. But if we know that the tour has already come back earlier on in the day, or you're an independent guest out there, we have to stress folks at 4:45, the gangway's removed, we do set sail with or without you, so please do not be late back to the ship. 4:45, the all aboard time. Now during the day, some people will stay on board all day.
Yeah.
Some people will come and go. Yeah. So do we have anything happening?
Yeah, we've got loads happening, Darren, all around the ship. We've, of course, got movies in the Neverland and the Wonderland cinemas. We have movies upstairs at the Funnel Vision as well.
That's true.
We've got trivias. We've got crafts. We've got learn to draw classes happening in so many venues all around the ship. So make sure that you check that Disney Cruise Line Navigator app for all of the events and the times. Now, as we said yesterday, make sure that you close the app out at least once a day and then reopen it fully so that you get all of that up-to-date information.
Absolutely, very, very important. Hey folks, number one rule is to say have fun in the Port of Cozumel, have a great day, but save some energy for tonight, because happening around the ship, once again, so many different offerings. We do want to give you the highlight for the night, well, a couple of highlights for the night. The first one is our fantastic variety act. The Flyboys, the Kings of Swing, are here. Their only family shows taking place tonight inside the Walt Disney Theatre, 6:30 and 8:30. Once again, doors opening a minimum of 20 minutes prior to showtime. Come along, sing along, maybe even get out of your seat, dance a little bit as well. It's a whole lot of fun. Do not miss the Flyboys. They're only family shows for the entire cruise inside the Walt Disney Theatre tonight. Deck 3 and Deck 4 forward.
Now, this evening, we're getting into a kind of light theming.
Oh yeah, are we?
Yeah, we're getting into a kind of light theming of celebrating my favourite.
Yes.
The villain.
Oh, that doesn't sound very light.
Yes, I love it. I'm so excited. We've got Villains Game Night this evening that we'll be playing not once, not twice, but thrice today. Yes, 3 times, twice for the family and once for the adults. So at 5 o'clock, at 7:30, and at 10:15, we'll be having our Villains Game Night. 5 o'clock and 7:30 for the families, and then 10:15 for the adults. Now, in Villains Game Night,
Yes.
we are going to have our villains live there on the screen.
Fantastic.
I know. We're going to ask them questions about their stories, and they're going to tell us something. Now, we're then going to figure out whether they're telling the truth
Yes.
or whether they're not. Ooh, so much fun. So make sure you check that one out.
Very, very cool. Hey, we've also got Villains Trivia happening during the night as well. And our fantastic traveling jazz troupe, Disney Victrophonics, are back in the Grand Hall this evening at 10:15 p.m. with their Villains set as well. So some great songs normally sung by those Disney villains. You definitely don't want to miss them as well. Definitely one of the highlights of the Disney treasure tonight. Don't miss it. Hey, there's one more big thing happening. I mean, my gosh, we've thrown so much at you already. But one more huge event at 7:30 that you need a lot of energy, a lot of enthusiasm. We're going to take you back in time to some classic songs from some of the Disney Channel movies, some of the Disney movies themselves. It's so much fun. It is
Mickey's Colour Spin Dance Party.
Yes.
Yes. Right upstairs on the top deck at 7:30. We've got Mickey's Colour Spin Dance Party. And as we say, we want to dance the night away. We're going to spin the colour wheel, see what colour that lands on, and what songs we're going to sing. Because each of our Disney friends has their own favourite songs that they want to dance to.
Absolutely, folks. It really is a whole lot of fun. It's a one-time only event. If you want to join us, once again, 7:30 p.m., Deck 11, Deck 12, midship. It's about a 25-minute show, so plenty of time to get to the 8:30 p.m. show of the Flyboys or your 8:15 dinner seating. Hey, once again, folks, so much information today. We do want to remind you when the ship has been cleared by the local authorities. So first of all, pulling alongside the pier area in Cozumel, around about 8 a.m. in the morning. We are due to be cleared by the local authorities for you, our guests, to go ashore by 8:30 a.m. Now, I'll come on the public address system at that time. I'll remind you that we've been cleared. I'll remind you of a few different things. I'll also tell you the location of the gangways. But I'm going to tell you right now, Deck 1 forward and Deck 1 aft. So you go to either of those elevator or stairwell lobby landings, you proceed down to Deck 1, and you'll head off the ship. But remember, if you are on a Disney Cruise Line Port Adventure, check your app for the meeting time and location. All the meeting locations on board the ship. But all of this information is, of course, on your app. Listen to the public address announcements. Have a great day in Cozumel. Have a great evening on board. Right now, though, the very last thing for David to say is...
Good morning, Disney Treasure.
Good morning!